What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. John Bravo. Shout out to John Bravo. Make sure you guys go over there and subscribe to him if you're not already subscribed. Send him some love. Tell him Dub sent you. He put out this video last night. I saw it last night, and I knew I was going to react to it. Today's Willy Wonka Wednesday. This one isn't going to be a funny one. John Bravo, as usual, is giving us some good insight into this individual by the name of Wes Watson. This one is called Breaking. Wes Watson facing 5 years in prison. Leaked in new video with Lil Pump. And here we see Wes Watson with his orange purse matching his orange watch band and the orange stains in his underwears. The rapper Lil Pump, I don't know if he makes music anymore. I've never heard a single song of his. But I see he has a chain, and on the chain it says drug addict. And Wes Watson has the same type of chains as the rapper. And this is why I clown him and say he's going to come out with a rap album. Now, I'm going to be honest. I watched the whole video last night. I was going to react to it last night, and I just decided, you know, let me just watch it. Wes Watson. This is the real Wes Watson without all the fakery. I mean, he's still faking, but he's trying to impress a younger individual, this rapper. Listen to what he says, what he has to talk about, and let's chop it up.
He's a boomer. He doesn't understand how this stuff works. He didn't realize the stream was running, and he spit out about the case and how long he's facing. He's saying that he was facing 15 years. They're trying to make him go to 3 to 5. How
about that? Lil Pump has fingernail polish on. Pink on the right hand and black on the left hand.
5? Look what he says.
Now they dropped my case from like 15 years on like 2 felonies to like 3 years, 3 to 5. Yeah.
And they didn't drop anything. His attorney and the DA probably came to an understanding. Hey, how about we just do away with this part? And, you know, with Wes Watson and what he says on video, that can be put right back on the table. And I'm sure Wes Watson's attorney wouldn't mind it, because that's he'll probably figure out a way to stack more money on it. I don't know. Then again, he already has him on a retainer fee, so let's see.
Pegged Watson, that piece of shit. You know that name I call him, Pegged Watson? Well, I made it so famous that, remember that clothing company in the 90s, The Gap? They used to make all those jeans that everybody wanted, but now nobody cares about anymore.
Damn, John. I thought we just go in on Wes and those guys, man. You're going in on The Gap too? John is a beast.
Well, they decided that they loved the name so much, they came out with the whole woman's line, naming it all after him. And, you know, I was thinking, you know, maybe I should do a good deed for him. Order a pair of these jeans, since they look like they're nice, they're fashionable. Send it to his sharmuta, so every day she's getting ready and she's slipping it up her legs past her fake injected silicone ass.
John is a monster. I try not to attack the woman, you know. And there's people that get on me like, why not? She's using that dude. Well, he's a sucker, you know. But anyways, the pegged man for Wes Watson.
And she's reminded every day she looks at the label. She's reminded of what he loves done to him. So that way, remember, when he walks in the room, he wants to be greeted a certain way. She's never gonna forget
Like, I tell her to fucking greet me when I come in the goddamn house or when I'm around to make sure that she shows she's attracted to me.
Well, now, you know what this idiot, moron, clown, what he did again? Because he's always doing something stupid. He was just on a live stream.
Hey, Hans Doug. Shout out to John Bravo. His production is better than mine. But John, that music that you put in the background, I swear, I think of the movie like Narnia, or like one of those ones where like the guy threw his dog away, like left his dog like in the middle of the desert, and then the dog fucking finds other dogs and they can all talk, but the humans can't hear them, and they're on their way back. I swear that's the music. Listen.
On what he did again, because he's always doing something stupid. He was just on a live stream with Little Pump Man, the rapper. I'm not too familiar with his name. And he did something so idiotic. He forgot.
Why doesn't Wes Watson know how to walk right? I guess the pegging thing is one of the reasons why they say, but he doesn't know how to walk. I would literally laugh if I saw those guys walking down the street with their purses and their chains and their shirts. So like, what is this? Look.
He was just on a live stream.
Look at this. Wait, where's his drug addict pendant at?
With Little Pump Man, the rapper. I'm not too familiar with his name. And he did something so idiotic. He forgot that the live stream was running. And he spit out key information about his case that he's not supposed to say.
Where'd you grow up at, Wes? Down here? San Diego. Diego? Oh, nice. When'd you move down here? Like 2 years ago. Nice. Tried to stay cool here, man. Now I'm already fucked. now I'm rolling around here tripping, you know.
I want to stop and talk about that one little sentence. Now I'm rolling around here tripping. Scared? What does he mean? He left San Diego. He left California for a reason. He was talking about people. He was making certain allegations that I think he knew he had. California wasn't going to be the place for him, especially with what he wanted to do and broadcast which gyms he's at and stuff. He wouldn't have did that out here. So he went over there and thought he was cool. You know, he was just going to ride his cars the 3 blocks to the gym and then the 3 blocks back. And, you know, that was it. And now he's made a lot of enemies over there because of his big mouth. And what did he say?
Now I'm rolling around here tripping, you know. Yeah. Man, I thought I was bulletproof.
So as I was saying, Wes was on this live stream on Kick with the rapper Little Pump Man. And, you know, please forgive me, I'm not too in tune with today's rappers because these guys don't, you know, they don't seem like the rappers that I'm used to seeing back in the day. I mean, now they have ponytails, they paint a stripe pink in it, they got piercings on their face in different areas. They even take pink nail polish and they match it to their fingernails. So these guys aren't what I'm used to seeing, so I'm not too familiar with it. And he seems like a nice guy, you know, and I don't mean to make fun. But do you think you had to get this dolled up for this occasion? Because we all know what Wes is into. You got to be careful. You know, he's going to try to take you out his Bugatti after, and then who knows?
John Bravo he's saying they're gonna go out on a date. That Wes wants to date the guy. Fucking John's crazy.
I mean, look, you guys are having dinner, nice, fancy 5-star restaurant, and what does this asshole bring up in conversation? He starts talking about what he was doing in prison and how it was like a trophy. It was glorified. What they were doing, putting their things in places they weren't supposed to.
Okay, before Wes starts, some of you diehard Willy Wonka Wednesday fans, you know I did a video. Actually, I don't think it was that long ago. And Wes, once again, was the shot caller, or he was running. He had the keys to the block. You don't have keys to a block, fool. But he was, celled up with a guy, and the guy was pimping out his old lady. And Wes was all disturbed by it. He didn't like it. He didn't think it was right. And I think he went and made a big deal about it because, and hey, anybody who's fucking in the cell talking about pimping out their old ladies, they gotta go. I don't know. Somebody else can figure out what's gonna happen, but you ain't gonna live in a cell with me. There ain't no way. But so according to the video that Wes did, he was riled up because this dude was pimping out his old lady. It's a white dude. He said it was a skinhead, so I'm assuming he had a white woman. I highly doubt that a skinhead is going to be pimping out his woman. I don't know. But that's the story he told. And remember, he was outraged by it. Now let's listen to his retelling of it.
What they were doing, putting their things in places they weren't supposed to.
Dude, in prison they say that the pussy's for clucking, the asshole's for fucking.
The pussy is for clucking, and the back door is for fucking. Who the fuck is saying that? Maybe your weird ass is saying that, but he's giggling about it.
Dude, in prison they say that the pussy's for clucking, the asshole's for fucking. That's what they'll tell. That's what they'll tell their chick. They'll tell their chick when they're in prison, like, hey, nobody hits you in the ass. Just tell your pussy though, give me the money.
He's telling Little Pump and his stream of probably dudes that are going to believe everything Wes said. He just told him that guys in prison tell their old ladies to sell themselves for them so that they can get some canteen. I'm telling you, man, Wes is a disgusting human being. To tell that lie, who are you trying to impress? Nobody in there better be talking like that. People are going to be like, man, fuck this Vato. Fuck this dude, man. Get this fool out of here. This guy is a fucking the weirdest, phony, fake ass convict ever.
That's like I was gonna sell one of my I
remember he was upset in his video. Let's see how he tells it to Little Pump in his stream.
White boy seller, you can only sell up with white boys, but fool's like a skinhead, and he's just fucking getting at his chick all foul. You better give me some fucking money. I'm like, what the fuck? It just don't sound like a white dude conversation, And a dude just fully just pimping his chick out on the street. And he tells her, and he's yelling at her, he's dead serious. Says the pussy's for clucking, the asshole's for fucking.
I can't stand this guy. But, we have to go back to all the other lying ass videos that Wes Watson had all the cell phones, all the drugs, all the plugs in prison, was stacked with canteen. So why would his cellie need to hoe out his own old lady? You have everything, Wes. You're stocked up on everything. You don't share? You eat in front of your cellie? That's right, you were in a dorm. See, his stories don't add up. The pictures of him in prison, he's never in a cell. He's always in a dorm. But, like I said, this isn't going to be a funny video. This is a piece of shit revealing himself. You know what? I don't like to talk like that about people, especially people that don't talk shit to me like that. But this dude, the way he treated the woman that's living with him in front of her child a couple videos back, he was talking about blowing her back out in front of her little child. Now he's talking about this shit. Anybody spending money to spend time with this dude, it says a lot about you.
He's like, that's my shit. You don't sell, nobody touches that shit until I get out,
That's why I'm saying, Pump Man, you gotta be careful because you don't know what he's trying to do to you after. Now notice something else on the dinner table. You see Wes, he takes his little fingers and his little hands, womanly hands, and he pulls his purse out. and he starts digging and digging in it, looking for something. Do you know what?
He needed to fix his makeup. You know, look at Little Pump's hand. Tell me that doesn't look like a woman is reaching around from the back and holding his phone for him.
What that reminds me of? You know when you're going out with a girl for dinner, she pulls out her purse, she's digging and digging, she takes out nail polish, or she's taking out lip gloss because she wants to kiss you, doesn't want to have dry lips. Well, that's what it looks like, and I don't really want to know what this asshole was really digging for. And then, notice the chains, Little Pump and him. Why do they have the same exact chains on? It looks like the same style, the same model and everything. But now, we get to the best part of the stream. When it first started, like I said in the beginning, this asshole, he's a boomer. He doesn't understand how this stuff works. He didn't realize the stream was running, and he spit.
And this is, I think he did know. I think he did know. Well, let's go.
Out shit about the case and how long he's facing. He's saying that he was facing 15 years. They're trying to make him go to 3 to 5. Look what he says.
Now they dropped my case from like 15 years on like 2 felonies to like 3 years, 3 to 5. Damn. But I'm gonna keep trying to beat it, you know.
They come to the
Yeah. So
bullshit where the guy wrote.
yeah. Oh, bro, that show's such bullshit, man. I could beat it, but I mean,
Just annoying.
they want to play games and
You guys like?
they want to drain a couple hundred bands from you.
So on the beginning of the video, I said his attorney would probably try to squeeze more money out of him. But, you know, in all actuality, you go to an attorney and you say, what's your fee? And he's going to say, well, these are your charges. This is going to be my fee. He can't charge you another 100 or 200,000 if the agreement is already in place. If new charges are brought in, then you can say, hey, wait a minute. Now you got more charges. So, you know, I'm going to have to up it. That's not what's going on here. So Wes Watson just wants to throw out that he can afford $100 or $200,000 on this case. For him to say he can beat it, the DA hears that. The DA is going to be like, well, what makes you so sure? You're like, the DA could say, you know what, I'm gonna put those other charges back on the table. Let's see how good you are. Let's see how good your attorney is, since you can beat it so easy. And me myself, I don't wish incarceration on this cat, but if he gets incarcerated, it's karma. The way he treats people, the way he's hustling people. Hey, he's always talking about karmic debt, and he throws that word out. He throws that term out, thinking it doesn't apply to him. And it's obvious.
And the thing that I don't understand is he's still out there trying to brag to people about the fight, saying, you know what, it's a price to pay for the most brutal fight video ever online. And he's proud of it. He's proud of it like a little asshole. Proud of something that he didn't even do himself.
Nah, people are a piece of shit, bro. They'll do anything for some fucking clout. I hate that shit. I loved it, though. That was the best case scenario. Yeah.
We'll go back to it. I rewound it 5 seconds right now. So, Little Pump, and I don't know him. I don't know his music. Not a single thing. But he's standing there with a bunch of quack tattoos, cornrows with pink in them, big ass gold chains, pink nail polish on one hand, black nail polish on the other hand, and he's saying that he hates that people will do anything for clout. Look at yourself. It's for clout. I don't know how much money these guys have, but let me have their alleged amount of money, and I bet you I'm still wearing what I'm wearing right now. I don't need to do all that shit. I don't need the added attention. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna try to put my money to make more money. I'm not gonna waste it on this fake ass jewelry, and so definitely not on some horrible ass tattoos or nail polish.
Do anything for some fucking clout. I hate that shit.
I loved it though. That was the best case scenario.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dog shit out of someone on camera, have the best fucking just brutal fight video of any famous person. And
He has the most brutal video of any famous person. You know, there are some people that get famous for committing crimes. And the footage is shown in court, and sometimes it's shown online. It's a lot more brutal than you fucking idiot. You jumped somebody. You didn't.
there's no one can say nothing.
Exactly.
But the thing is, they were trying to say my boys jumped in, but
They did.
Yeah, they did, bro.
They did. We'll just have to say that Big Boy, Jake Calvin Johns, he told on your friend Rob and said he named him Dumbbell Rob. Said that Rob hit him with a dumbbell. So tighten your crew up. Tighten your crew up, man. You know, I think you asked him to do that so that Rob could be charged for something more serious than you and take the brunt of the years. This is what I think.
I see it like that.
I mean, dude, where I'm from, they should have kicked his whole face in, you know? What the hell?
That's a big ass.
Yeah.
And bro, we're in Florida, man. You could have fucking pulled out on him at any time, just ended him right there, you know,
My
like.
boy Rob right there, he's watching. He's a Chinese.
Listen to what he says right here. Rob. Actually, Rob is like the only, him and Big Joe are like the cool ones on Strength Cartel. They don't talk shit. Rob, listen to what he says right here.
Fucking pulled out on him at any time, just ended him right there, you know,
My
like.
boy Rob right there, he's watching. He's a Chinese mafia.
Him at any time, just ended him right there, you know,
My
like.
boy Rob right there, he's watching. He's a Chinese mafia.
So, if the feds aren't already on you, Rob, they will be now. You have this guy, self-proclaimed shot caller, prison shot caller, baddest motherfucker ever on earth. He just labeled you as watching Chinese mafia. This is your boy. You did not hesitate whatsoever to jump in to back him up. And he didn't hesitate whatsoever to identify you for the authorities as an organized crime member. Amazing.
My other dude fucking is like just straight got strapped. You know, they're all motherfuckers, bro. They're not slackers, bro.
Yeah,
They're wearing
yeah.
Richies and shit, going to the gym every day.
Yeah.
They don't have problems. Right?
I know.
Yeah, anything about the case and shit, I can't talk about that.
Nah, I don't.
Anything about that.
Now,
That's why I think, John, that he knew it was rolling. He was trying to be impressive because he said, I can't go into detail. If he thought the cameras were off or he knew the cameras were off, you can have a private conversation. You just can't do it online. It's detrimental to your case. But he's an idiot. Everything he does is detrimental. Rob, come on, Rob.
again, as I was saying, Little Pump, he seems like a good, decent guy, down to earth, right? But did you think?
There's a minute and some change left on the video. Go ahead and check out the rest of the video at John Bravo Films. Tell him that Dub sent you. Subscribe to his channel, man. He puts out a lot of really good content. This is my Willy Wonka Wednesday. Like I said, this is one wasn't going to be a funny one. Maybe I'll do another one later. I don't know. But I really wanted to react to this. The whole pimping out the dude's old lady, how he was giggling about it here, but he was so mad about it when he was being a tough guy and shot caller in his video, fakery. And then the fact that he threw his friend Rob, or his acquaintance Rob, under the bus like that. I'm not surprised. This is what happens when people who really aren't from that life look at having to do some time. The guy's got allegedly a lot to lose. You think people are really going to be in his corner if he goes and does 5 years, 3 years? You think there's going to be women wanting to be in his life? He knows he'll be alone. And for a narcissist like him, that's death. That's hell. Narcissists, they need to be able to manipulate people. They need people to stroke their ego to feel better. Fuck that guy. It's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.